Hi everyone. I just wanted to show you how to clean out your spice cabinet. Well, this is my spice cupboard. And I have some goodies up there as well. So this is how I keep everything in jars, and you want to make sure that everything is dated according. Because if you don't, some of the things that you have will have weevils and all that nasty stuff. So you want to make sure you keep things dated, and then throw out and clean out your spices. So what I usually do is line it up with just a paper bag. It's okay. And every year I go through my spices, and you want to make sure that your spices are up to date in your vinegars and whatever are up to date. Well, your liquids that you use. So you want to make sure you want to look at all the dates, because and you could do this in a professional kitchen as well. See, these are all the spices that I use. I use a lot, tons of spices, so I have to constantly keep my spices up to date. And it can get a little taxing if you like cooking, but for those who really enjoy the art of cooking, then usually I get a lot of spices through bulk. So, and the bulks that I do get them from, they go through a lot of their spices. So I'm pretty confident that my spices are pretty much up to date. Other than that, I like to keep them. I recycle my jars. See, these are all recycled jars. Don't throw out your jars. These are cool jars to keep. And I wash them out thoroughly and recycle. This is pretty old, but still, I save a lot of money doing that by recycling all my jars. You could tell this is really recycled, and and I just pull off the label as much as I can and relabel them, and then just kind of use my spices from there. So and you kind of put the spices where you can easily reach them. Like, I decided this was on this side, so I couldn't see the spices that were back here. So basically what I had to do was I put my bottled goods on this side. And this is if you have a little small cabinet, like little cupboard like I do. So, and then I put my spices or my bottles on this side because I can easily access them and I know what's there. But the small bottles like this, it's kind of hard for me to reach. And how I organize them, I know I probably need a spice rack, but this is what I do. So, and it's easy for me, and it's okay. And I just how I organize them where they're easily accessed. And like, I'll put like my stuff that I get like in bags, and I haven't yet put them in little containers. I'll just stick them on the corner over here because I can easily access this right here. This is easy for me. But then my other spices, I'm going to have to figure out how to put them. Basically what I do is I just kind of organize them where I can easily reach them. And the ones that I use the most, I put in the front. And like my peppers and my cinnamon. I usually organize my spices. Well, I'll probably put, let me see, I have my fennels, but then I'll probably put my cinnamons and my peppers, my cinnamons over here, or my sweet spices. Let's see, like my coriander, that's close to it could be either sweet, used in a sweet dessert, or a savory dish. And that's how I organize my spices, my turmeric. So like my Indian spices will be in one area, and this is considered both Indian or universal. Well, it's an Indian spice, and then I'll put my pumpkin spice, but since I use my cinnamon first, I'll put my pumpkin spice behind there. I hope this isn't too confusing. So this is fennel, but I have to put it in a container. So whenever I have something that's not in a container, I'll stick it somewhere where I know that I need to get a little small container for it, or I'll recycle one of the jars that I've used. And so this is curry, so that's an Indian spice. This is a celery, so that's either, you know, curry, celery, and then I just start working from there. Cumin, I use a lot of cumin. As you can see, I use a lot of it. And then I'll put my seeds, probably put my seeds here. And then, oops, well that wet. Oops. Okay, and I'll pick it up later. But, and these are my seeds, so you kind of want to keep whatever your seeds together, your leaves in separately, your powders that you use. I'll probably keep my onion and I know where it's at because I use it a lot. So as long as you know where it's at. So you build your spice however you feel is fit for you. And let's see, and this is my arrowroot, which I use quite a bit. So I'll decide where to put that last, probably last. And then that's my thyme. So my thyme is going to go with my sage that I have. And then I have some salts here. So I'll probably put my salts close to my jars over here. And then I have like peppers. So I'll probably put my peppers, I'll probably put my peppers together. This is my smoked paprika. So I could either, I kind of keep them, I also try to keep them color coordinated. So, and this is my mustard, my dry mustard. Probably put that here. Yeah. So anyways, you kind of get an idea of what I'm doing here. And that's how I usually, now I could probably put another layer of spice, but then I'm going to have a hard time reaching that and kind of looking. So this is fine with me. And as long as I have one cabinet for my spices, I could put them, then, and then you just try to organize them. You really want to organize your spices, and you want to go through them every year. It's that time of the year, it's spring cleaning, so make sure your spices, maybe I could put a little statement up there. That'll be fun. Put a little, you know, sometimes you want to decorate. You could decorate that. So anyways, that's how I do my spices. I just wanted to show you that real quick. Okay, have a good one.